last video of tonight, we're going to talk about how powerful is the graveyard and how powerful is the graves of our loved ones, our dearly beloved ancestors, anybody that has passed on in your family. Well, I say the graveyard and your loved ones that's lying in the grave is very powerful. The cemetery itself has a lot of power, especially when we are visiting or encountering with our loved ones. Seeing them, going to see them can definitely give you an insight, a boost of energy, intuition, whatever you need to know. Going to the grave of your loved one, you definitely could get insights, more powerful messages. I love to go to the graveyard. This is something that I always loved from a child. And I always talk to the dead. I talked about that. And the graveyard is very powerful, especially with our intuition, our healing process, and whatever else that we need from our dearly beloved loved ones that has passed on to the other worlds, the many dimensions that they have went to. They can give us insights from the other side. Definitely very powerful messages that we need to know and we need to seek. They will give us good intuition when we go to the grave to see them. Ways that we need to move and how to move. Even touching the grave could give you a boost of energy. Sometime when I go to the grave, I like to touch the grave. I like to lean over to the grave. Depending on how clean the graveyard is, you can even take your shoes off and feel the universe, the energy from the graves. I like to do that as well. I like to walk through the cemetery, looking at different graves, different deceased loved ones or whatever. All of this is very powerful, especially when you are manifesting. You're asking for guidance. You're asking for intuition. Go to the graveyard to see your favorite dearly beloved loved one. Whoever has passed on in your family, they can definitely give you what you need to know, what moves you need to make, and all of these other things. So what I can say is make sure that when you do this, you offer the spirits, your ancestors, something to drink. You can bring them water. You can bring them flowers. Do not go to the grave asking for stuff without bringing a gift. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to the grave being disrespectful. Bring them some water. Bring their favorite alcohol if the graveyard would allow it. Do not go in the cemetery after hours. Do not do that. And always make an offering at the gate, because there's what we call a gatekeeper at the entrance of the graveyard. Offer some flowers. Offer something to drink. Some water. Whatever it is that you need to offer. Some people even like to leave stones, crystals. All of that's okay. But do not dig in the grave. Don't do that unless you know that person personally. Sometimes I like to leave flowers. I dig a little hole for some flowers or whatever. It's okay to do that if you know that person. Don't collect any graveyard dirt though, because that's where you're going to be in trouble with that particular spirit. Okay? So go to the graveyard, see your dearly beloved loved ones, get some intuition, get some insight on what you need to get on, boost your confidence, do all of that. Definitely visiting the cemetery can do that. Healing energy from the dead is there. It's there for you to pick up on. A lot of people think walking around the cemetery is a bit weird. You understand me? I am weird. I love the cemetery. Always have from a kid. So it's okay to go to the graveyard, go see your dearly beloved loved ones, go get some insight, some intuition, leave an offering, pray with your ancestors, pray with your dearly beloved, respect them, leave them flowers, leave them gifts, and they will give you endurance of encouragement, self-love, self-respect. All of that is needed when you visit your loved ones. So I want to say that the graveyard is very powerful, And don't be afraid to go there and see your dearly beloved loved ones. I know it could be painful for some people, but it's very self-loving and self-encouraging. And sometimes we need that extra boost, that extra energy to keep going. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Much love, peace, and blessings. Take care, everybody.